boom, like the Brady Bunch. Oh, we are live.
Oh shit, there was no countdown.
I forgot the count.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
What's good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Hello, party people. I gotta fix this one again.
Party
How
people.
we doing on this frigid, well, in New York, this frigid, cold, rainy, haily, gross night.
It's really cold and trash.
I went to the
This
bodega.
is like,
It was
don't,
freezing.
yeah, don't come to New York around this time.
How's everybody doing? I'm so excited to be back here with y'all. I've been so hyped for this.
Oh, we got people in the building excited to see our feature perform. Love it, love it, love it. All right.
Yes, I'm so excited too. You know, Jay.
I am too. I am too. Let's get right into some tea though, real quick, y'all, because I just have to say something. I want to congratulate my sis right here, Miss Leah V, on her engagement. Yay! Congratulations. The future Mrs. Tim Reed. I love it. I love it. I love it.
The future tech master Tim.
I love it. I'm so happy. But can I just tell a quick story on like how Tim DM'd me right after our last virtual voices to tell me that he was going to propose to you. And I had an event that same night.
I know.
So I wasn't going to be able to attend your event where he was going to propose to you at. So I was like, fuck, I'm so glad you told me, because I would have been so sad had I found out after and been like, damn, but I had to hold it in. So it's like when I wanted to like wish you luck for the show, but then I was like, she's gonna be like, why?
Because we have so many shows. We don't do that. You know what I mean? Like that, not in years. So, but you did. I do remember we were texting about something, and you were like, oh, about like a possible feature, and you were like, oh yeah, the next hotline is the 28th, but I know you have the triad that night. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, oh, how interesting that she knows my schedule like that. Like,
nah, girl, nah.
So funny. Oh, we lost the J Rose. J Rose has been lost.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know why I have this stupid camera.
Where'd you go at?
I'm here. I'm still here. But anyway, I still want to congratulate you, and I cannot wait to be at that wedding, because you already know I'm gonna be there.
Well, oh, she's out again. But what I was going to say, let me not ruin the surprise, but I would love if Jay became an officiant. I will just say that much. I think it would be pretty tight. Oh, there she is.
I would be honored.
You heard it in me.
I did hear you. I'm still here. It's just my camera's being.
I'm tripping. I forgot how the StreamYard works.
It does work funny.
But yes, I mean the thing is, like, as a poet, like if I could, I'd marry us. You know what I mean? So, I said to my brother, I was like, can you MC your own wedding? And he was like, no.
Can you MC your own wedding? Oh my gosh. No, you cannot, girl. You cannot.
Okay, fine. So then I have to get the next best thing, which is you.
I love it. I'm here for it. Oh, all right. So let's get to it. Let's get into these rules and regulations before we get this open mic started. And while Leah's doing that, I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with this camera.
Okay. Hello, beautiful, enchanting evening. beautiful people on this enchanting, very cold evening out here in the New York of cities. I've just been waiting for this all week. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into some rules and regulations. Guys, we see you backstage. Performers, watch it. So the people backstage, we encourage you to share this. Okay, I'm getting off track. So let's start. Rules and regulations. Number one rule is this is a safe space. Okay, we have worked very hard, Jay and I, starting in March of 2020, to create a space that allows everybody to speak their truth, whatever their truth may be, as long as it's not offensive to anybody. This means we are pro BLM, pro LGBTQ. We are pro all the letters of the alphabet. We have no space for hate speech. If you come up in here and say something disrespectful, Jay will take her virtual cane and like they used to at the Apollo, and she will just rip you right out of here. And she has. I've seen her do it. Moving forward, we have 5 minutes per performer. 5 minutes per performer. This does not mean that you can only do one piece. If you're unsure of your remaining time, just ask us. Just say, hey, how much time do I have left? We want you to fill your time. Sometimes poets will just do one short one, but we do encourage you to use the full 5 minutes. If you have some lengthy pieces, just check with us and we'll let you know. One of the reasons we do this is to not only make sure we have space for everybody, but depending on the night and the amount of people who hop in, we try to do a second lightning round if we have enough time. So we have to keep time and check like every other open mic. Okay, moving on. Make sure you follow one another because, as I always say, we got. J Rose works very, very hard to put these beautiful banners that we see below here with everybody's information so that you can continue to expand your network, expand our collective net worth. She works very hard to get those out there. So make sure you follow one another. We had a poet up here once said, it doesn't cost anything to follow somebody, or to like anything. So make sure you support one another. The last few years taught us anything. It was truly the importance of this digital connection. All right, moving forward. We did change up the rules a little bit. So now for Eventbrite, it is $5 to join tonight. The reason is we do have expenses keeping up the StreamYard, and we would like to continue to pay our features. So we ask that you go ahead and put that 5 in. And if you are just watching now and you want to perform, you can drop a mic in the comments to perform, and we encourage you to. But we might just come for that 5 though. And moving forward, we also include each performer's Venmo and Cash App if they provide it for us in that banner in the bottom. So if you're feeling like you got a few extra coins on you when you want to throw like a couple dollars on a Venmo, we encourage you to do that. It's hard out here for an artist, and the best way to truly like emphasize something is if you got it, you throw a tip in there because it's hard out here. I'm not saying we're all starving artists, but I'm saying we can all eat a little more. You feel me? All right, moving forward. For all those watching on Facebook and YouTube, make sure you share the video. All of our performers, make sure you share the video. This way your entire Facebook, YouTube, social media network can also be able to see what you're doing and this amazing show that we have. And it also allows us to bring in different people in the audience, and people hop in and out. And this is how we have managed to create this very interactive space. I like to say that it's very different from other open mics because our audience is very verbally vocal in the chats, in the private chat, and in the social chat. So please share the video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you send emojis. That's your snapping is doing that virtually at Virtual Voices. Moving forward, make sure you stay close to the microphone. If you are unsure of how you sound, just check with us first, because we don't want to interrupt your flow, and we don't want to have to stop you and say, it sounds garbled. So just do a little mic check. Just, hey, do you guys hear me okay? If you're not sure how you sound. If you are a musician, we especially encourage you to do this. Especially if you have an instrument or if you have a backtrack. I can't tell you how many times people have had to stop and start because of technical difficulties, which is a part of life. However, we do what we can to avoid it. Moving on. I meant to say this before when we were talking about coins. You can also donate to the Rose Garden events and to Virtual Voices to help support us beyond that ticket. So those watching, you can also donate to us. We appreciate all contributions, and so do the artists. J Rose and I also have our information in our beautiful purple box. Moving forward, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Be kind, keep growing. We all we got. We're excited to hear you do your thing. And we're really excited to be here, and this is just gonna be a great show. We got Emory in the building, brand new feature out here. Oh, Jay, you have to do the other one.
Oh. The on deck, that one.
Yes.
Well, yes, the way we usually go through the list is we will announce who is the next performer, and then we'll say on deck, which means you are up after the next performer, which is like your cue to get your shit together. Cue up your music, test out your instrument, whatever it is, get your poem out, or your book or your phone, whatever it is. So when you hear your name is on deck, that means get ready. And I know you mentioned that the StreamYard is full to watch on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are watching on Facebook and YouTube waiting to get in, and you hear your name is on deck, that's your cue that, we're going to have space for you to come and join us.
Yes, I always forget to mention that we have limited space backstage in the virtual stage, but we will frequently say, hop out, hop in, and what have you. So just, stay posted and tune in on Facebook and YouTube if you've already performed, and support and see whenever you can hop back in. You feel me?
Aw. Yeah, for sure. I feel you. Yeah, let's join. If you guys backstage, y'all could turn on your cameras. We're gonna bring you in to join the party, like the Brady Bunch. That's what it reminds me of.
I know.
Like that show with the squares.
Yeah, and then you look up and down and all around.
Hi.
Hello, beautiful people.
What's up? I saw everyone's messages in there. You're good. Osiris got you. Got you, Nate. Yeah. Let's get it.
Hi. I am so hyped for tonight. Emory, I am so ready to hear a full set of yours. It's just, and also, at Virtual Voices, I think it's a little bit of a different experience. Sometimes it's a welcome challenge, but, we already know you're going to kill it. So,
right. That part.
Cecilia, Nate, how y'all doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
I'm excited. I haven't seen you in so long.
Doing good. We're doing good.
Doing good, Nate?
Yeah. Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate y'all.
No, of course. All right. So you ready to get this started? I think Leah V said she wanted to kick off the night.
I did say that, but now I've changed my mind. I'll go like in the middle somewhere.
Oh my gosh. I am behooved.
I just realized I've been working all day at this, 9 to 5 of mine, and I just need to recite it at least once. You feel me?
It sounds like some new-ish.
It is some newish. Actually, it's the proposal poem. It's just a mouthful.
Ooh. The poem that you got. Oh my God. Don't make me cry, because I totally cried. And I stalked your page that night when I got home from my event. I was like,
girl, you called me at like 9 in the morning.
I did because I didn't see nothing. I stalked Tim's page too, and I was like, why haven't they posted about the proposal yet?
Yes. We'd been drinking.
Yes.
He had the bar, the base, like the downstairs of the bar next door, and he had like flew his parents in and whatnot. So it was a whole party.
I love it. All right. I guess I will share something to prepare, and then we can have Osiris kick off the open mic.
That sounds good, but let me do my proper introduction, please. Okay, y'all. So you know I'm Leah V in the place to be, and we got J Rose. You already know, my partner in creative crime in the hizzy. She's just been out here penning it left and right. She will have you on the floor. She is an entrepreneur, a hostess with the mostest, the Rose Garden Events founder herself. I need y'all to put your virtual hands together for the one, the only J Rose.
Yeah, she got those sound effects. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I have been penning. I've been writing, and I've been traveling, sharing my poetry lately. So I have a feature in Lancaster in 2 weeks on March 3rd for Women's History Month. Is a big showcase of all really dope women, and I'm trying to bring some new poetry to like all my features. So I wrote something very recently, I think like yesterday, to be honest.
Extra new shit.
Super new shit, right? Exactly that part. Um, let me see. So it's titled "Addicted." Is not nowhere near finished. That might not even be the title, but let's go. And I like that it's an intimate crowd because I'm not ready to, it's still a work in progress. All right, y'all hear me? You hear me good?
We hear you, girl.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. I lost
right.
it for a second, but
yeah, I think there's some faulty wiring going on. All right, cool. Let me read this. Let's get this started. I never knew addiction until I met you. Yet this slight obsession has me second guessing if you're a blessing or just another lesson. Have I finally manifested? Or are my history books repeating my past as my present? They say timing is everything. Yet time never seems to exist when we make time to coexist. So time feels infinite with every kiss placed on my lips. More than enough seconds to come back for seconds. Minutes turn into hours. Conversations are endless. I never knew addiction until I met you. I mean, I never wanted something so good, so bad. Gambling with my heart because the biggest risk is a risk not taken. So all bets were placed the moment your hand was played. Like filet mignon on Empire State, the stakes were raised. You bet on yourself and won me over, but this ain't a race. This is not what I wrote. Hold on.
What? That was fire.
This is not what I wrote, though. Like, that's not what I wrote. Hold on.
Okay, but you're going to have to circle back to that one with me sometime.
I mean, it is that it's just not the like, I don't know. This is not up to date.
Okay.
And I am not happy with that.
Well, that was fire.
All right, now I'll read it from my phone. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take it from the top.
No apologies.
I never knew addiction until I met you. Yet this slight obsession has me second guessing if you were a blessing or just another lesson. Have I finally manifested, or are my history books repeating my past as my present? They say timing is everything. Yet time never seems to exist when we make time to coexist. So time feels infinite with every kiss placed on my lips. More than enough seconds to come back for seconds. Minutes turn into hours. Conversations are endless. I never knew addiction until I met you. I mean, I never wanted something so good, so bad, gambling with my heart, because the biggest risk is a risk not taken. So all bets were placed the moment your shot was taken, like filet mignon on the Empire State, the stakes were raised. You bet on yourself and won me over, but this ain't no race. There's no track, just track marks of beauty freckled across your face. See, I'm not afraid to tell a man that he is beautiful. I never knew addiction until I met you. From the first smile to the first kiss to the first time I let you hit. Who knew addiction would feel like bliss? But here I am, popping pills prescribed by your praises, written on our most intimate pages. I'm not talking about the ones penned in the nude while moonlight dances on our skin. I mean the moments we share over held back tears and the confessions of our sins. You're the type of drug that brings a goddess to her knees willingly, like kryptonite, but it's giving strength. How is it possible to be my vice and my recovery at the same damn time? Because 12 hits of you feel like 12 steps of truth. So that's all I got.
I'm over here talking to myself. I said, not the middle of the sentence.
That's all I got. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
that was a great teaser, though. Y'all give it up for the one, the only, our founder herself.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
So good, J-Rose.
Thank you. It's a work in progress. So, we getting it.
I loved it.
I loved it. Like, I feel like when
Yeah, I
you're
loved it.
when
That
you're
was great, though.
yeah,
I
when you're
loved it. Yeah, for sure.
ready enough, you get used to their pieces the way you and I are used to each other's pieces. You know what I mean? So anytime you announce that you have something new, I'm like, ah.
I feel you. I feel like that about all my poetic family.
Yes, yes, y'all. That was amazing. What a kickoff. The mic is toasty. The mic is right over the fire pit right now. It's just turning up. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. You know,
I warmed it up a little something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you all for being here on this enchanting evening. I feel hello, Queen Melody in the hizzy.
Hey.
How are you?
Are we live from the Whippington?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
I just love when that happens. I love when people like tune in from random places. We had a guy who used to always, who was it? Who used to always go to a closet at his job.
Oh, Corey. Okay. That was Corey Riots.
Whatever it takes.
That's dedication.
Right?
You always bringing some sunshine to us. You be bringing the West Coast side.
Yes. I've been looking forward to this too.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm happy. I'm excited to hear you.
Word. Me too. Me too. I love the dedication. This lineup is just full of heavy hitters. I'm ready to do it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Shall we get into it?
Go.
Okay, all right. So we've got Cecilia on Diggity Deck. You are up next, T-Dog, but coming to bless the mic right now. Oh, there he is. I'm coming to bless the mic right now. I need y'all to put your hands together for the one and only Osiris.
Yay!
So there it is. Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Osiris. I'm here with my gorgeous wife who doesn't want to be on camera. I got my kids down here.
Oh, hello, wife and kids. Oh,
got them set up down there. Just want to take the time to really thank you all for allowing me to be able to do this. I'm all the way in California. Just got off of work. This is my poetry book. I'm gonna read something in there. It's probably like what's the hardest poem that I wrote. I'm gonna play a little bit of Beethoven with it as well. So, it's called My Soul Survivor. If anyone's interested in my material, feel free to get it. It's on Amazon or Barnes and Noble. on my website, whatever. Shameless plug, but just wanted to spread the word. I talk heavily about mental health issues. I work in the mental health field, and so I focus more on trying to help people through stressors or through like mental disorders, alcohol disorders, and also trying to help motivate people. So that's kind of the message throughout this. So I'll go ahead and start. Let me go ahead and press play. Can you all hear the music?
Yes. Sounds good.
Okay. You good? You want to hear it, Bruce? Okay. Let me close the door. Oh. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. All right. Give me one more second. Sorry. All right. Call my soul survivor. Those fishbowl eyes gazing back at me could bring a tear down my face with the innocence you express. After weeks of separation, our family could finally be together and head home to rest. What a day that was. The night would come as a surprise. We are all lying down to sleep for the night, but someone almost dies. My sweet baby boy is choking. His face is turning purple. My wife is trying to save his life as she is pacing in a circle. This can't be happening to us. We were all just in our car. The paramedics are on their way as I perform CPR. His body is limp, but his 6-day-old fists are clenched. He's fighting for his life, but won't move an inch. My baby isn't breathing. He's on the verge of losing his life. What's scarier is that this mostly occurred in the arms of my wife. Death knocking at the door, dressed as firefighters. He's breathing, they said. Your son is a survivor. Ambulance have arrived and one of the parents is required to go. Both my wife and I are so traumatized, but I decided to go. Staring at you on a gurney for 34 minutes was an endless sight of fear. I just want to hear your cries in my ear. Thankfully, there is a happy ending to this traumatizing day. He survived and is still alive to this day. 5:34 a.m., February 24th, 2022 to be precise. Thank you, Lord, for granting my baby boy with another day of life. That's all I got for you all. Thank you so much
Wow.
for your time and for your patience. And it was real tough. My wife actually has never even heard this. I've had this out since October. I wrote it in February of last year, and she decided to sit through. I told her I was gonna do that one specifically because it was the hardest one that I had to write. I have three children.
Yeah.
3 children, and I mean, there he is right there. I don't know which one of them. He's alive and he's kicking, but that was one hell of a day, and it was
I'm sure.
But I'm happy that my wife was right next to me. Got a chance to finally listen to it. You doing all right?
Cool. Let's give it up one time.
Give it up one more time.
Yeah. Thank you all. Feel free. It's called Sacred. I wish I could just give out free copies. If I was there, I'd just give them out for free, but I'm not. I'm all the way on the West Coast. It's if you just go to Amazon, just put in Sacred and space Osiris, O''Cyrus, then it'll pop right up on Amazon. It's just $10. And feel free to go to my website. It's there it is. Oh, thank you.
It is.
Yeah, you can go there. Feel free to get on the email list. And much love to everybody. And best of wishes to you and all your future. We got this all together.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Y'all give it up one more time for Osiris, everybody. That was fire. And I appreciate what you said about, giving the books out for free, but out here we like to compensate. You feel me? So definitely everybody go out, get the book, support one another. We all
it's only $10.
Only $10.
That's practically free.
Thank you all again. I got more stuff coming, so just stay tuned. And you all do this once a month. I'm gonna get a buddy of mine to to join?
Yeah, come on. We're here every third Friday.
Okay. Too
Once
easy.
a month, and we're sticking to it.
Yes,
Okay,
except we
sounds
take
good.
off the summer because it's our birthdays, so we be lit.
Thank you all again for your time.
Thank you, bye,
Take
Osiris.
care.
Take care.
Wow. Way to start it off. I think that the mic is officially warm, if I do say so myself.
Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
It's hot. It's toasty up in here on this cold
It's emotional.
New York day. We got people from this coast, that coast, West Coast, East Coast, Best Coast, whatever is clever. It's just we out here. We are out here. We are global. We are virtual. We are doing it to it, keeping it moving and grooving. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We've got our guy, frequent flyer, poetically Nate. You are up on Diggity Deck. You are up next, Nate. But coming to bless the microphone right now, I need y'all to put your virtual and your real hands together for the one, the only Cedar.
Hey, little gangsta.
Guys, can we? Okay, should I put the headphones on? Or are we good?
Nah, you good. You sound great.
West Coast. I'm from Cali, but I live in New York now. I'm from the Bay Area, actually. So thank you both so much for having me. It's been a minute. So thank you. I'm so honored to be here. I got two pieces. They're both equal length. They're pretty short together. So, all right. First one is called 72nd Street Station. Sometimes I take myself back in time by turning the dial on my mind, rewinded to the times when you were the only source of my rhymes. You used to be all I ever wrote about, never finding inspiration in different places off route. I stayed and never strayed, but then the path started to fade and the cement wouldn't stay, so I lost my way. But there was one thing I always knew. Our history was the compass. So with emotional recollection, I replayed our memories for direction. Like psychosomatic reflection, my body followed suit and looked back in objection like, how are you lost? You know this path like the back of your hand, but I think life was trying to get me to understand, to turn a new leaf uniquely classified as my palms, cracked from neglect requiring eucalyptus balm. Symbolizing the parts of my life that I put on hold. Fighting for our future and how I always expected it to unfold, but I had to let go of that mold. It got rotten and old, and I had to remind myself that there is so much more to love and life already written on God's scroll. I told myself just move with patience. 6 years later, and I'm at 72nd Street Station. I don't think you've ever been here, but I live here now. How I got here without you, sometimes I still don't know how, but I promise I'm doing well. And this new story that I have to tell doesn't have you in it. The soul's windows are the eyes, but I guess mine were always tinted. But like rings on an oak tree, you can see how you have aged with me in ways where you've stayed with me. No matter how much time goes on, our memory lives on. That's the first one. Yeah. All right, second one. It's called Allow Yourself. This is new shit as of like yesterday, so it's also not.
Oh shit, new shit.
New shit. All right. How lucky are we that we get to grow up? Age does not scare me. I don't fear the discovery of the older woman I'm becoming and will become. I no longer have any expectation or final destination of what the woman I look or feel like should be at the end of my healing. What does fully healed even mean? If we are constantly evolving, will we ever be finished? If we know that life is to be lived, not conquered, why do we question if we will win it? If there is no perfect person, why is the goal to completely fix our flaws? Wouldn't that just lead us to loss? If nothing is ever promised, why do we walk hooking pinkies with life, timid and shy, knowing interlocking hands is more secure? I'm sure that being a student of love has taught me so much more than independence has. Sometimes independence feels like a toddler timeout, facing the wall till I stop crying, till I've had enough, till I fall asleep from tired grimaces or near misses or life expectations unrealistically listed. Independence feels like we have to put the time in. For allowing infiltration, like letting ourselves love, is the deadliest sin. But how beautiful of a life have I had because of it? How many different loves have I had because of fearlessness? How beautiful is it that the reason I have known pain and heartbreak is because at some point I allowed it. I allowed my vulnerability to take control. I don't want to know who I'd be without it. I don't have it all right and figured out, but I lose sight that this is what the healing is all about. So the next time you feel like you have to be fully healed in order to let yourself love again, remember this. You peel back different layers of yourself each time you fall in love. You are never the same person you were yesterday. You are ever changing, always lovable, everlasting, and forever discoverable. So I hope you never close your heart. Love is its own musical, and how blessed are we to play our part. Thank you. And that's it. Thank you.
Oh, I felt that.
Beautiful.
I was feeling
That
your
was
rhythm in that last piece. It was like it was very rhythmic.
gosh.
Oh, thank you
that
so
was
much.
fine.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Y'all give it up one more
That
time.
was great, though.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Cecilia, you have anything to plug?
What's that?
Do you have anything you want to plug? Anything you need to announce? Or...
I mean, I'm publishing a book of poetry, which is very, very new. I'm very excited about it, but
Yes.
it's super like in the beginning stages of shit. So really not anything to announce just yet, but yeah.
It's all right. We could get a little excited about it. Maybe
We
some
love
of
to
us
hear it. We
hold
love
you accountable, you know.
Right. It's a
With
celebration.
the book.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming by. Yes. Love it, love it, love it.
Y'all make sure you follow Cecilia. You make sure you follow one another. We got. It doesn't cost anything to follow somebody, support one another. Like I'm telling you, it really comes in handy to have that community. I am telling you, we've been doing this since March of 2020. And I think it's safe to speak for us both and say that in a lot of ways, this show saved us during the pandemic. Definitely gave me a reason, and now we have this beautiful community. So we thank you all for being here. We thank you all for blessing the mic. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving and flowing and growing and knowing and showing. Okay, so we've got Queen Melody on Diggity Deck. You are up next, Queen, but coming to bless the microphone right now, somebody near and dear to our heart. Y'all put your hands together for the one, the only poetically named.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I haven't been here in so long.
I missed it. I didn't hear you because I had my audience on. What did you say?
I said I haven't been here in so long.
Now it's so good to see. Well, I saw you at Jay's thing, but it's so good to see you here.
Yeah. Yeah, how y'all guys doing? Shout out to everybody that performed. Shout out to Emory that's gonna be featured. So yes. Yes, I'm gonna do like 2 pieces if y'all allow me to. If y'all don't, it's okay.
Yeah, get to it.
Of course.
All right, so this one my piece is called I'm Just a Poet. I'm just a poet for the ex that overcame all adversaries to rise above and beat them. I'm just a poet that loves good vibes and uses the words to shoot the sugar out your body. I'm just another poet that grew up on the streets of Bainbridge where we created football fields out of streets where when the slogan called, "Don't hit my car," that chases bats on our porches every night. I'm a poet who went through the motions as a teen every day, not wanting to see tomorrow, but thank God for driving me through the storm. I'm just a poet who's trying to use this pen as a one-way ticket to success and a purpose that will drive my dreams wild. I'm just a poet who wants the pen to inspire other people and send them a message that'll stick to the ribs. See, I just want to write to inspire and mentor others through the sentiments of ink that prospers for all. I'm just another poet. All right, that's my first piece. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Woo, that was great. I wasn't sure if you were getting right into it or not, but that was fire.
All right. Um, I'm gonna do this piece. I didn't want to perform this because I want to save it for the my feature at the Raleigh Poetry Open Mic next week. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We have our mics muted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this piece. All right, so this is the only one platform I'm performing this piece on, but anything else, y'all can hear me next week.
Is this
Ew.
new? Is this new, Nate?
Yeah, it's new.
New shit.
Yes. So I'll try to memorize this piece though. It's called Sex and Coffee. See her was great, but all I could think of sex and coffee. So I wonder if her name was Coffee, so I can drink her and lick her up down like the taste that she is, and suck that pussy like a bad habit and put a splendor on it, and suck it out like an orange tangerine and lick the feelings off them toes, and wonder if I can pursue much further to her heart. When I look at her, I think of Coffee because she my mocha type of woman that I want to stick myself into her so bad that she wants to chew from her mouth to her legs, and then we travel to bed. We can go merry go wild with my dick and drive her insane, like the taste of my dark roast. Then you can suck the lovely things off my dick and give her explanation while we down that path exploring with her tongue and keeping me feeling like outer space. When we get to the bed, I just want her to lie me down like Vegas, like a slot machine, turning the wheel until the cows come home so she can have me and entrance. Cause I know she just want to fuck just like me, and I want to just take her on the right doggy style. Squeeze her head, take her ear round behind her back, and make her scream all night to enjoy the pain that she's taking in. As the dick goes deeper and deeper into her, when things can get sultry if she wants. We can't tell her like the '90s jam, because I know she wants to be loved with like that, which reminds me of my pen that explains all things. As for the climax, at the end of the day, she be walking around like a brand new woman. Thank you.
Woo!
Oh my god. Oh my god. I am in shock.
Wait, Nate, I feel like I don't usually hear you do like the erotic stuff.
Ever.
No, because I'm being featured.
Yeah.
They told me to come feature for them. So, you know, Kashima.
Yes, we know Kashima.
Yeah, she told me you want to come feature erotic. So I just say, you know what? Let me write this piece for her. And, you know,
I'm gonna be there. I know that's the 25th. I'm gonna be there at C4.
All right.
When is it? 25th? Oh, I'm still away. Damn. Okay.
Womp, womp. Oh, I'm gonna be on a beach. So sad.
Nate, make sure you record and stuff, okay?
Yes. I know Jay will record for me. Can you please, if you don't mind?
I got you.
Now, yeah.
I love how he volunteered me to be his videographer for the night. No problem, Nate. I got you.
My Instagram is poetically Nate, and I do have books. It's only $20.
Only $20.
I do got books, and I got a lot of shows coming up, and I'll supposedly performing at the festival later this year. So,
all right, cool.
Quote unquote.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, let's give it up one more time.
Spicy. Nate got spicy.
Yeah.
Wait, Nate, I have one more question. Was it hard? Was it like a challenge for you? Was it difficult to write erotic poetry when that's not usually your thing?
It was just it took me out of my comfort zone for one.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know Kashima. She just started following me, and then she DM'd me like, I don't know. I said, okay, I'll feature for her.
That's
nice.
Well,
it's always good to explore outside of what you're used to writing. That's always amazing.
Yeah. So I said, all right, this is a challenge for me. I'm gonna come out.
Now next time we go into the hotline.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, all right.
Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Okay, let's keep it moving and grooving on this beautiful, majestic, magical, that is just me repeating myself evening. I'm so happy to be here with y'all. I have had a hell of a week, let me tell you. Work is kicking my ass. So every time I have a week like that and we have virtual voices at the end of the week, it's like a saving grace. Like a reminder of your purpose. But enough about me. We have a lineup full of absolutely amazing artists. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving. We've got our feature performer. Wait, no, I'm gonna do something right before our feature performer.
Yes.
But coming to bless the microphone right now. I need you guys to put your digital, your real, your toes together for the one, the only Queen Melody.
Yay! Welcome back.
Hey, I appreciate y'all so much. And it's so special for me to be here because when I did this open mic around the beginning of the pandemic, it was the very first virtual open mic that I ever did, and it's so special. I've
Oh,
been wanting to come back, so it's like, okay, I'm glad I made it.
Yes, the commitment from the whip. We love it.
I'm
Yeah.
emotional.
Shout out to y'all for keeping it going. That's what's up.
Thank you.
For sure. So I have a song I'm gonna share. I'm gonna get my music together. Make sure y'all can hear it.
Yeah, let's test it out.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear it.
Yeah.
You could put it a little louder if you want.
Okay. Let it, let it, let it, let it. Let it, let it, let. They got the colorism blues, yeah. They think that light skin means something. They got the colorism blues, yeah. They think that dark skin means something. They got the colorism blues. They think that light skin means something good. The colorism blues. They think that dark skin means something bad. Too much of being the butt of the joke. Expected to go for the okey doke. Be the girl of the room, and it's true. Folk be thrown off when you don't bow or do what's expected of people who look like you. Society is taught not to have a clue about what reality is for you. But you keep it pushing and keep doing you. Transforming the blues and the greens, and it's real that you choose to stand when they want you to kneel. You choose to speak when they want you on mute. When they call you ugly, you know that you're cute. Mother of civilization gave the world a donation of life, and they're subconsciously taught to hate you. So they do so unconsciously, while the folk who really know and love you would never try to be above you. They're simply the ones who aren't ill with colorism, so they know the deal for real. They got the colorism blue. They think that light skin means something. They got the colorism blues, yeah. They think that dark skin means something. Speak up for self, then you're mad. Angry black woman and bad. As though their opinions about you will make you do what they want you to. And you already know what it is, so the more that they hate, the more you glow. Light up the darkest of rooms naturally, intuition on point so you're able to see how to move around in this society. Designed to make you feel like you are not free by their standards and systematically, while God within have you actually be free in your spirit, supernaturally free in your spirit, supernaturally. And then there's the women who want to compete because they think they have you automatically beat, since their skin is lighter than a paper bag. From the Willie Lynch letter, it's really sad. Glad it don't hurt no more or make me mad. Too busy loving me, getting the bag to worry about insecure people who need to put somebody down to be up and feed their ego, their false sense of self. And society messed up their health by brainwashing them to a T to think that they're better than we. Yeah. If you got the colorism blues, then it's not your fault. Globally, we were incorrectly taught. Yeah, if you got the colorism blues, you can turn them to green. You can turn them to greens. Let it out.
Mm, mm.
Woo!
Yes. Absolutely love it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh
Appreciate
my
everybody.
gosh.
That
Good
was
job.
fire, absolute fire. Let's give it up one more time for Queen Melody.
Yes. I love how, like, you can take a topic that's so, like, deep and important to talk about and sensitive to some people, and put it in, like, this musical form that was, like, it was vibey, but you was, like, speaking some real truths. Like, you was dropping some real gems, like, for people to really listen to what you were saying. I love how you just packaged all of that together in that song. Thank you so
I
much for sharing
appreciate
that.
you. I'm about to go record it next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm excited. So it's new music coming out. I do have some music on my website that I put out very recently. It's kitokamili.com, which I know is a lot to remember, but it's KitoKamili.com.
Okay.
So yeah, we could keep in touch like that. And it's Queen Melody Music on IG.
Yes, y'all. You see the banner below. You make sure you follow our
It's
girl.
there. It's there. It's there.
Oh, it's a banner. I didn't see that on my phone. I do see something going, but it's so little I can't
Oh
see it on
yeah.
my
Oh
phone.
yeah, because you're on your
Cool.
phone. But yeah, no, it was up there, girl. It was up there.
Cool.
Melody, you reminded me when you were talking about the beginning of the pandemic that we're approaching 3 years of doing this show.
Yeah, that's big. It's a really big deal what y'all doing. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
we decided to keep it going when we started doing live shows, And hello there.
Peace. What's going on?
Hello. So yeah, we decided to keep it going, and like you're a big reason why. You know what I mean? Being able to have you back after all this time, and like our platform is so much nicer now.
I know. We just, we refined it. We got a good system going, and it makes it work. And it's very easy to just plug people in when one of us isn't able to, like, do this.
Nice. Yeah. I be seeing y'all making moves. You know what I mean? Like that's what's up. It's very inspirational because the tech thing is somewhat challenging for me at times. So it's nice to see y'all keep it moving and grooving, expanding.
Yes,
Yeah.
spoken like Leah B.
You already know. So for those of y'all who are just tuning in, you are at the best virtual open mic in the digital realm, as Jay Rose, you already know, says. Tuning in with the dynamic duo, Leah V in the place to be, Jay Rose of the Rose Garden Eventals. We out here. It has been an absolutely majestic evening thus far.
Yes, it has.
Would you agree, Jay?
I would agree. And we've had some amazing artists so far. Bless the mic. We got a couple more. They're going to be sharing their poetry. So I'm going to call up our hostess with the mostest. I'm going to bring up Yogi John after Leah V, and then we're going to have our feature. So then we can do a lightning round after our feature. If anybody wants to come back, or if anybody watching wants to join us for the lightning round, you're welcome to do more poetry after our amazing feature blesses the mic. You see him right there? Wait.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't know where he is in the Brady.
He like comes in and out. He just be like melanin popping. No more melanin popping. Like let melanin popping, and then he goes. All right. Enough of my rants. But yes, I'm gonna call up on deck. We've got Yogi John, John. Let me say it right, Yogi John, because I've been to Philly mad times. I should be saying it right by now. But before we bring up Yogi, we're gonna bring up my sister from another mister, my now soon to be married. Please put your hands together for our hostess with the mostest, Leah V. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Hello, beautiful people. So, as Jay mentioned, I was recently fiancéed. I had a big, don't even get me started, because fiance is now conjugated in several different ways. We got fiancinator, we got fiance. Anyway, so I recently had a big feature at the Triad Theater in the Upper West Side, and at the end of my set, my man's hopped on stage and surprised me. And I had just premiered this poem. Jay, I think you heard it. Yeah, you heard it. But I just premiered this poem, which is a love poem about him, my Mr. Muse himself. So I will go ahead and get into it. I hear somebody. Okay, I got it. Okay. I look over at you driving, and my fingers force themselves to cradle the nape of your neck. Within reach, you must be. Within my caress, I obsess. I'm short of breath, yet you're also my rest. You have become the rest of me. It's summer. We sweat. Mixed brownness, no end. It thickens the sand, silks beneath me. And has coexistence always been so breezy? Your heat, my heat, heavy above our feet so light. I float, I glide, and has the sun always been so sultry? Simple becomes sacred with you. You look at my center, and I winter wind within. Magic particles spread throughout my seams. They loosen, they steam, and your mouth is made of my dreams. While awake, I crave something other than this mic in hand. My hands reserved for my breathtaking man. 4 years in, and my all still expands. Seasons change, and inward you flow, and eternal explode. You know me, your purpose, it holds me. I have found another dream. It is you and your gleam. And clouds cover, turtle's neck. I call and you beck. 1 day is 1 second. Eyes open, I check that you remain. That the promise of you hasn't altered alongside autumn change. That with every moving moment I continue to gain. I cannot lose, not beside you. Yet tragedy tested us sporadically, grief-ridden rampantly, spring showers and flowers and powers of questioning all of it. And I lost my mind, but I never lost you. I wake up and choose us, regardless of muck, regardless of countless Black Death, fucked up federal wrecks, frustrations, a whole failing nation, a world of no patience and knowledge of stations of climate deniers and debt for each mile and shooters of childs. And yet, snow can fall as long as I'm a part of your draw, as long as we continue to call the whole of our flaws. I am still in such awe of you, of us. I don't need a novel, I just need your shush. I don't need more figures, I just need your rush in my ear as I fear, I quiver, I near all of the aspects of you. And I save myself, but the joy that is being yours, it heals me, it pours out my pores. Like glitter, I roar, like lava, I soar, like God, I am more, I am more, I am more. You are the reason the sun falls. You are the reason the rain stalls. You give me each season I season, believe in, hope in your truth. Your voice turns me loose, and I never knew weather until I knew you. Layers on, layers off. Breath comes and breath goes. And I swam, but we row. And what a wonder to know the weather will weather. We continue to grow. The weather will weather, and the seasons bestow certainty. You along me, you along me. Your limbs are my trees. You keep me at ease. Another December with you I can be. Whatever the weather, just wait and just see. Whatever the weather, just hear me believe. Whatever the weather, will weather the pressure, whatever endeavor, all pleasure no sever. We keep no oppressor, we never suppressor. My always, my ever, the weather so clever, it's you and it's me. Whatever the weather, you're made of my dreams. Whatever the weather, you're made of my dreams. So I look over at you driving, and I think to myself, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Thank you.
Yay. Yes, yes, I need the reenactment. I need the reenactment.
Yes, Tech Master Tim. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the
That was
time.
dope. That was dope.
So good.
Thank you all very, very much. I really appreciate it. Oh, Mama Gon's in the building.
Oh, mom, the stalker.
Guys, my mom is like the biggest Virtual Voices fan.
Yes, she is our biggest fan, and I'm here for all of that.
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Hi, Mom.
Aw.
I adopted myself, okay? Like, I adopted myself into the family. They have no choice but to take me
It's
in.
a two-way street. It's a two-way street.
Aw.
All right. Let's keep it going and flowing and growing on this absolutely frigid, majestic evening. So we've got our feature we've got Yogi John on Diggity Deck.
No, you had it right. Our feature, we're gonna have Yogi come up, and then we'll have our features.
Okay, I got it wrong. I gotta refresh my list.
I didn't change it.
Our feature performer on Diggity Deck, but coming to bless the scorching hot microphone right the fuck now. Y'all put your hands together for the one, the only Yogi John.
Yay!
Peace. What's going on, everybody? My first time being on here. I appreciate being in the space.
What?
It's a dope space to be in.
Really?
Yeah, it's my first time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
Yeah, I get to bless the mic for the first time. Pop my poetical cherry in here.
We love to see it.
So I'm gonna do this piece. Victoria told me everything. How you like to slide over to her and love her up, all the things you like to hide and cover up. She is sucker. She told me everywhere you like to pucker up. You fucking up. Is you dubbing her or what? Cause she is not your friend. Even wanted me to rub her up, get rid of you, and put another girl in your spot so I could sub her up. I mean, sub her in. I mean, I know you've been through thick and thin, and she's kept you tight, looking just right. Daytime or moonlight, but really, she be stealing your shine. Got me in drought facing high. She be stealing my time, clout chasing, wanting to be in all of your pics all of the time. I mean, where was she really? You. And why without her would you ever doubt you? It doesn't intimidate me, but whenever you mention our intimacy, she's always in the mix. Like she's the fix for a healthy sex life. Like she's every herb on my mama's every word. She hangs on your every curve and got the nerve to think you wouldn't be as attractive without her. Well, I gotta offer a counter, cause if you hadn't met her at the mall that day, she'd still be hanging up or disheveled work on some clerk's counter. Let me count the ways I've seen your beauty. Soldier of love, it's my duty to caress, grip, smack, kiss, and rub on that booty. Got me talking to me, myself, and I like, hey, you guys. I'm about to go goony. Loony off that ooey, mac and cheese gooey. It's no biggie to get you juicy. Giving you all the smoke. Burn you down like a Lucy. Flirting by showing coochie. Put your pussy lips on live. I give you 1,000 boosie. Eating that roll like sushi. Crip dancing your box tookie. Now, I'm not saying when y'all together, y'all not some cuties, but your pretty pleasing presence is sublime, and she be getting in the way sometimes. Like, why she always at the crib? Siamese twins, you rocking with her back to back, like y'all attached at the hip. Am I tripping? Because whenever we sipping, and I'm trying to get you dripping, You run and go get her to slip into your sexy mode like your birthday suit ain't already your finest and finest sexy clothes. That's your bestie though. I caught her hiding in our bedroom closet, telling me to stop and not look at her. This is toxic. What is you? Shook at her? Is she your prophet? Because you act like she's saving you, like her input is saving us, but she be playing you and therefore playing us because she jumped in my DM. Told me she had something for my new girl and my BM. She be telling all your truths. And visual clips and sound bites, how much weight you've lost, how much you've grown, exposing your tiger strides. Vicky be snitching on you, tripping on you, living off you, acting like she the boss who put you on when really she wouldn't be shit if you hadn't given her ass crack to place her thong you put her on. And your well moisturized melanated thighs are the perfect backdrop to make her seem like she's the prize. But in my eyes, it's always been you. Victoria can't keep your secret, but I can.
Mm, mm.
Peace.
You're such a storyteller. Oh my God.
We love to hear
Thank
it.
you,
We
thank
love
you, thank you.
to see you. Thank you for being here. We
Yes.
popping virtual voices cherries tonight.
I'm glad you
Hey,
popped up on the kid. Mm.
definitely. If
You
you're
got anything you
in
want
the
to plug?
Philadelphia,
Anything you got?
so
Huh?
if you're in the Philadelphia area, or if you can make it to the Philadelphia area, that poetry John, which is me, me, myself, Yogi John, and Lady Siren, we do a pour your art out showcase at the Ubuntu Fine Art Gallery in Philadelphia on Germantown Ave, 5423. The link is in my bio if you follow me on IG, or if you follow that Poetry John on IG, or if you follow Lady Siren on IG. And it's gonna be a great night. So if you can come out, come out.
Woo! Y'all give it up one
Yes.
more
Thank
time for
you
your
so much. It was so good.
Yeah. Yes, yes. And if you've been to the Virtual Wisp before, Lady Siren's been here before. She's an
Mhm.
amazing poet as well. Like
Oh yeah.
they are so dope. They have such a dope dynamic too on stage as hosts and stuff like that. So it's a whole vibe. So
There's been a lot of, Philly, New York poetry coexistence. So it's been, I'm
it's
feeling,
the love. It's the love.
yeah. J Rose be bringing the peoples together.
I feel like I did that a little
You
bit.
did
I
do
feel
that.
like I went out to Philly. It was like let's all just
I was like, why does she keep going out there? I get it now.
oh hell yeah.
I
Remember
started.
when
I started in New York though. I'm from Philly, but I started in New York. I actually my first two
Really?
performances were at Free Talk BK.
oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
you're
yes,
Yeah.
welcome anytime.
yes.
Oh yeah, I'll be back. I'll definitely be back.
Thank you. Good, good, good. All right. All right. Let's go before we get into our speed round for the night. It's time. It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Woo!
Share your Facebooks, share the YouTubes, let people know. Come on, it's lit. We've got an amazing feature performer tonight. I met him online because we was both in the running for getting featured for Maui the Writers Showcase back in December. And I remember we were both like, oh my God, like it was just nerve-wracking. It was so stressful. But so it really was. But that's how we bonded, and it was really dope. And because he's not in New York, I was like, hey, why don't you pull up to the virtual John and do your thing over here? So please, without further ado, please put your hands together for
Woo!
Emory.
Ooh, what's going on?
What's good?
How y'all
Well,
feeling?
We are great. You sound amazing.
Thank y'all. I was just about to ask, could y'all hear me or do I need my headphones? But
No, you're great.
uh,
Great.
Okay, first off, thank y'all so much, J Rose and Leah B. First off, congratulations
Oh,
to
thank
Leah
you.
B. That is beautiful. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I know I don't really know you, but I'm so happy for you.
It's okay. Once we hear each other's poetry, we know each other.
Right. That
Facts,
part.
facts. Shout out to J Rose. It was an honor to watch you in Philly opening up for Maui the GOAT and
Right.
finally able to see you in close in person. And thank y'all so much for having me. Definitely excited to jump right into it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kick it off with one of my favorites. I also was in a space of trying to step outside my comfort zone. So kick it off with a little. It's still Valentine's week, so I'm gonna got a little.
Okay.
Okay. Dear future wife, I'm attracted to you. The same way a magnet is attracted to iron. We were made to come together. The same way a plant's roots are attracted to rain and sunshine, I need you to help me grow. The same way a puzzle is attracted to its missing piece, you complete me. Yes, you complete me, so I promise not to put half of my energy into this relationship, but instead I will give you a complete me. And so let me complete the inner work that needs to be done in my life so that when we come together, I can complete we. And when I meet thee, I will know you. Even if I've never seen you before, you will not be a stranger because I've seen you time after time in my prayer letters that I've sent to God while praying for my dear future wife. We will lift each other up and hold each other down. We will shoot for the stars and still remain down to earth. They say that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, but I will see beauty every time my eyes will behold her. I will behold you. I will behold you. In the same way that Adam behold Eve once I realized that you were my missing rib sent to protect my heart. May all the lonely nights that I spent saving myself for you be worth the wait. The burden of purity and holiness is a heavy load to carry, but you are worth the wait. I wonder, do you stay up late at night writing poems about me too? Well, I hope I can be an answer to all your prayers too. One that can fill you up emotionally, spiritually, and physically too. I know that I'll have to seek God in order to find you. I'll never be perfect, but I promise to sacrifice who I am for who you need me to be. Just as long as you don't ask me to change who I am meant to be. Because a love that requires that is not a love that is meant for me. But a love that this poem is about is a love that is meant to be. One that the heavens above will one day send to me. That's the first one. Thank y'all.
Oof.
God damn.
Tell us how you really feel.
Sheesh.
That was beautiful.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. So should I do more romance in the future? Yes or no? That's not.
Listen, you keep doing romance poems, you will have a lot of DMs.
Facts.
You're gonna have a lot of, oh my god, I love that poem, Emory.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, y'all. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I want to respect the time that I was given, so I'm gonna go right into the next poem. And just this one is definitely switching gears. It's a little bit heavier. One of the somebody said need an invite to the wedding with poems like this. Appreciate you, bro. But no, this next poem is definitely a little bit of a heavier poem, a lot of a heavier poem. This is something that uh, I went through last year, but without fully giving it away. Just there we go. Um, I don't have a title for this poem, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Whenever a poet gets to the point where they're at a loss for words, it makes them feel helpless. And that's exactly how I felt on February 11th, 2022, when I walked into the emergency room and learned that my father had taken his last breath. After weeks of my mother staying by his side with tears in her eyes, trying to encourage him to fight to stay alive, he died. And after being at a loss of words, the first word that came to my mind was, why? God, why? After saving so many people, including myself, of this deadly disease, why couldn't you heal my father also? And why'd you allow my dad to be isolated in a hospital for so long? You told Adam that it's not good for a man to be alone, but yet there he was, a man alone, left to wonder what had possibly went wrong. God, why? Why did you break my mother's heart, taking him away 3 days before Valentine's Day, leaving me to wipe the tears of his mother, his wife, his daughter, and his son? Even after all the faith-filled songs that we sing at church every Sunday, like Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, a light in the darkness. My God, is that really who you are? I don't understand it. My father was a man of faith that put in the work. Faith plus work is not supposed to equal dead. God, this equation does not add up. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just have questions. Can you help me? The day that my father passed away, weeping endured that entire night. But joy came the next morning. I looked up at the sky and was reminded that my heavenly father was with my father in heaven. The same charm and smile that he passed down to his son, Dad. When I looked up at the sky, I saw the sunrise. And I promise when you look down at me, you will see your sunrise. Any healing that my father would have received on earth would have been temporary. He is now in a place of eternal healing. I promise you, prayer really works, but not always the way you think it does, according to His will and not our will. And when we feel that we don't have enough will to will our way through, we will submit to His will. They say joy comes in the morning, but I have received joy in the midst of my mourning. I take joy in knowing that the last time I saw my dad would not be the last time I see my dad. My father is no longer living in pain. He's resting in peace. That was that one. Thank y'all.
Wow.
Woo! Beautiful.
Appreciate y'all. So thank y'all. I know you know poets, we like to use ambiance. I don't want to move my phone. But that is actually my dad back there.
Oh,
So,
hey, Dad. Oh.
well, that's my whole family. My mom, big sis, and my dad. Shout out to, I think my sister is watching actually. Shout out to big sis. Love you. Um,
Oh, Sam came to the show.
I
yeah,
love
definitely, definitely,
that. Ah.
definitely, definitely, definitely. Thank y'all so much. Um, and thank y'all for letting me do that. I hope that it helps somebody. My dad's birthday is actually this upcoming Monday. He would have been
Oh,
50.
wow.
So crazy how the timing of this all worked out, but uh,
Oh,
appreciate that. And do I have time for one more? I want to respect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, please do.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Uh, what happened? What happened? Just give me a second. There we go. All right. So, last Monday I had. Oh no, I'm sorry. Last May, um, Malcolm Jamal Warner. He's an actor. He was on the Cosby Show. He played uh, Theo. I think that was his name. He came to Delaware, which is where I'm from. I don't know if I even mentioned that in the beginning, but I am from Delaware. Uh, um, he
Shout
came
out.
to Delaware, and I had the opportunity to open up for him. And this is the next poem, the last poem that I'm gonna do for y'all tonight is a poem that I did for him. Uh, I did it. He told me it was a great poem, and it's been my favorite poem ever since. So I'm gonna do it tonight. The name of the poem is "When the Poem Stops." I pray that your presence always remains present in my life. No gift or present compares to your presence in my life, and I apologize when I sacrifice your eternal presence for the present pleasures. Your covering is the only thing that can cover me from any storm or weather. And I promise not to fall victim to the sinful sensations, but instead I'll be sensible and patient. No matter how giant my problems are, my faith won't be shaken. Those giants tremble when they hear the footsteps of David. And I thank you for forgiving me. And I thank you for never leaving me. I'm thankful I can put faith in you even when I don't believe in me. God, I don't know what you see through me, but I know you will see me through. I know you'll never turn your head when I call on you. I give my all to you, and you love all of me. Not just the good things, but also the flaws in me. See, when things were going left, you made it right. And whenever I was going wrong, you made it right. You took what was wrong with me and you made me right. And then you blessed me with a pen, give me a gift, and made me right. See, it's God that gave me the ability to write these rhymes. God planted a gift in every one of our hearts, and He put a mic in mine. So when these trials come to test my mind, it is your love that'll stand the test of time. People may applaud me while I'm on stage, but He's with me when the poem stops. So I promise I will lift your praise even after this poem stops. Thank you.
Woo! What a set. What a set. Let's give it up one more time. One more time for Emory.
I
I
love
think
y'all.
I think Jay is having some devices problems. Hold on one second. Oh, there we go. Yep, Jay's having some devices problems, but we need everybody in the virtual and real audiences to put your hands together for our feature. That was absolute fire. Your pacing is like brilliant. Like you leave a lot of space to process things, and it's like the perfect amount of space. Anyway, it was very skillful. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And blessing our virtual stage. This is your first time at Virtual Voices at all, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my first time. It ain't gonna be my last time though. I'm gonna definitely try to come back. I'm gonna definitely try to invite some of my fellow poets from Delaware to come out next time for the open mic. You know, because we definitely got some heavy hitters. But shout out to New York. I definitely want to come to New York. That's one place on my
Yeah.
bucket list that I have not been yet.
Well, Jay and I both, produce and host various open mics. So you let us know and we'll get you on there. She just sent me a text. She's having some trouble getting on the StreamYard, but it's all good. Yeah, I mean, Emory, thank you so much for being here. We're ahead of the schedule. Did you have anything else you might want to do? Or are you good? No pressure.
Oh, dang.
I just figured if we had a little extra time. I mean, most of our features go over the time, and you did not. So,
Okay, how much time do I have? Because I don't want to go over. I do have a couple of short ones.
you have it. This is your night. This is your stage. This is your night. Whatever you want to do, we're here for it. Usually, our first round is much longer, so we're doing very good on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do a little short? I'm feeling bold tonight. Can I do a little short freestyle?
Yeah,
Off the
whatever
top,
you
I'm
want
feeling
to do.
bold tonight.
Whatever you want to do. Y'all give it up one more time.
Shout out to
We got the encore here.
Okay, just a little quick freestyle inspired by she had to leave.
Oh
Okay.
wait, no, I'm trying to get you up there. Hold on. Okay.
Cool. I pray that we destroy the myth that you have to be fully healed in order to love someone again. Sometimes there's beauty in brokenness, passion and pain, and hope in the midst of heartbreak. And if you only believe what you see, then you cannot see all there is to be believed. Open up and be free. And allow love to step in. Open up your heart again and forgive. And I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna go back and write it so there'll be more published. But
off the top. We love to see it. Thank you so much. This is how she does this. See, Jay be on the back end doing the back end things, but anyway. What was that?
Did she see any of it?
She did. She just fell out at the very last, the end of the last one. So she caught like 95% of it. She's not a happy camper right now. She's trying to figure out her internet. Trying to get back in here. But she and I had the same exact mindset because she told right after I told you to do another one, she texted me and said, "Time to do another one." So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm definitely gonna let you know next time I'm out in Philly.
Yeah.
And you got to let us know when you're out in New York. Was there anything else you wanted to plug? Y'all make sure you follow Emory below. We got his tags below.
Definitely. Follow me. You see my Instagram right there, Emory J96. My Cash App, I believe, is Emory Junior 96. Also, on my Instagram, I have all my information. If you want to book me, if you're out of state, you want me to come there, hit me up. And that's where I post all my events. And I'm trying to get a YouTube channel started soon. I have one now, but I'm not consistent. But I'm gonna definitely get in there. Hopefully, get into some writing books and possibly get into the studio. But Yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere.
Yes, all of the things. Yes to all of that. Make sure that if you need any type of insight with that type of stuff, Jay does all of the coaching. So she's happy to, provide you with any type of guidance or anything you might need. But I definitely want to, there she is. Hey, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Emory just did a freestyle off the top. You're gonna have to watch the playback.
What? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the playback.
It
Damn.
was beautiful, if I do say so myself.
Yes.
I'm mad I missed it. Damn, I see Lyrical Bliss backstage. You might want to try and to come out and come back in. I see it's not, your device isn't connecting.
Yes, of issue there.
Yeah, I was having internet problems. I'm sorry I missed that.
That's all good.
If anybody
My
else,
son is watching it though.
aww.
But
He's
so
on
we're
YouTube. He's on.
yeah, real quick, I just want to say my Cash App is I see the tag. It's Emory JR96. I don't want nobody to send nothing to the wrong person.
Oh,
Yeah, so just in case, but
sorry. Oh Lord, don't be sending the wrong money to the wrong. I mean, all right.
There we go. There.
yeah, appreciate you.
Yes, thank you. That was so beautiful. There was
Yeah.
like a lot of levels to everything that you said. Jay, absolutely amazing pick for the future. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jay, I was telling
Yes.
Lee I gotta make it up to New York.
Yes, come up. Let me know. I'll send you my open mic schedule, and I know Leah be doing a bunch of open mics, so we will talk.
For sure.
All right, y'all. If there's anybody in the digital audience who's watching along, who was here with us earlier and wants to pop back in for round 2,
I'm reading the comments, all the love. Oh my gosh.
Oh yes, make sure you do that, Emory. There's a lot of love, but yes, if anybody's out there who wants to come back in, pop back in. Jay, do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, sure. I'll spit something real quick. I just had to like restart my whole entire laptop, like all of it.
Well, you sound good, girl. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring my co-hostess with the mostest back to the mic. Y'all put your hands together for J Bro.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sheesh. I don't know. I'm a little disheveled. You know when like, and I don't know if anybody else there experienced the T-Mobile outage that happened like a couple of days ago. That was a hot mess. I think it was Monday. I couldn't function. I was like, my phone's not working. Oh my god. All right, cool. Let me do this piece real quick. All right, I'll do this piece. So it's kind of new. I've performed it a few times.
Kind of new shit.
And it's titled Black King. And I usually ask the men in the room to join me in some affirmations at the beginning of this poem. And so those of you watching, please join me. I am necessary. I am worthy of love. I have purpose in this life. My past is not my prison. I am worthy of healing. Ashe. All right. Let's get into this poem. Black king, what are you chasing? Don't you know anything you have to chase is running away from you? Black king, it's time you attract. Let those burdens roll off your back. Strip away the expectations you were never given the tools to meet because you are a black man. Society feeds you lies like you always take up space because you're a man, yet never gives you space to be a man, yet always wants you to take up space when it fits in their plan. You see, they appropriate your essence and then claim it as a business expense. Black ethereal king, you are destined for greatness. Let me be the vessel for everything you thought you couldn't be, and I'll alchemize those doubts into destiny. Baby, you are seen. These eyes have the type of vision that puts x-rays to shame. No need to hide your pain. I see it stained in your eyes right before they shine because all you can do is try. Try to make the best of it. Try not to cry. Try to stay calm. Try to carry bombs on your shoulders while walking up hills just to show everyone you are a man. You think you can, you think you can, you think you can, but sometimes you just fucking can't. And that's okay. Because under the surface, there's pressure that could drip, 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 that'll never stop. Oh, and although this ain't no encanto, you deserve space to feel weak without a sequel of strength. Black king, what are you chasing? Don't you know anything you have to chase is running away from you? Stop hiding your unhealing wounds on deserted islands of isolation. Wear them proudly across your chest like mom tattoos. Let them bleed your losses to remind you that you can still feel them. Make space for yourself. You're entitled to bad days, but please remember that the medicine in the good days is the best pill to swallow. Those days it appear like sunshine after rainstorms, like calm waters after crashing waves, like the peace you find after you stop fighting wars with no name. Use the sharpness in your tongue to carve a door in the wall you unfairly inherited from the world. You never asked to be a prisoner of toxicity. So find the antidote that lies within you and wake the fuck up enough to love yourself so that the world understands how to love you better. Black king, I hold space for you. Black king, I serve grace to you. Black king, don't lose your crown. Black king, let your truth be found. Black king, I love you. That's my home. Thank you.
I just love
Thank
that
you.
one.
Thank you.
I just
I
love that one.
appreciate that.
So
Thank you. I gotta memorize that poem. I gotta.
you had it memorized. Oh,
Not really. A little bit, but not really. Kind of, sort of.
well, that was beautiful. We
Thank
loved it.
you.
Thank you, Jay, for blessing the mic once more. I know Emory was
Appreciate you.
feeling it in the chat.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you.
Mama God says she really likes the
Thanks, Mom.
melody.
Thanks, Mom. See, I love it. I love it. Uh, all right. I mean, we're gonna make it's gonna be a short night. We usually end around 11, but it's a light night, which is cool. I don't mind. That gives me time to edit some highlights that I haven't had a chance to do. So
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna get into nerd mode and do my thing. With my
back
headphones.
the back end, the back
I
end.
know. And my kids, when they walk in the room and I'm editing, I'm like hunched over like a creature. I have like headphones. My hair is all over the place. There's like pieces
Gremlin.
of popcorn hanging off my lips. It's crazy because I'm like, I'm like, what do you want?
She said, what do you want?
Don't disturb
Well,
me.
part of the process is part of the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Yogi John, you still in the building?
Yogi.
Did we
Oh,
lose him?
he might be on IG Live or something. Anyway, it's all good. We can wrap it up. Emory, did you want to share one more piece to close out the night for us? Do you have one more piece to share? Am I asking for too much?
I can I
I
can
can
do
whip
another one. I
something
got
up real
you.
quick.
Just for
I can
Jay.
do another one. Definitely in the spirit of J Rose and what she was just talking about. I definitely got another one.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes. Please share. Give us one more piece before we say goodnight to the digital world.
Okay, definitely. Um, she is a black woman. She wakes up in the morning. Her feet touch the ground, and heaven rejoices as one of her angels have awakened. And when the sun rises, her enemies are in mourning. For when she dresses herself in confidence, clothes herself in diligence, and glosses her lips with wisdom, she is pure. She's beautiful. She's unstoppable. And she is a black woman. With the strength of a million men, she marches into a world that tells her she's not good enough for it. That same strength was used to build the backbone of MLK, Barack Obama, and every great black king known to man, black woman. Without you, there is no us, so please forgive us when we forget that our rich chocolate melanated skin was baked in the oven of your wombs, black woman. And when the media spits on your image, just know that you are made in the image of God, and your image is made picture perfect, perfected by God. So when they insult you, they insult God, and God is not to be mocked. Vengeance shall be yours, black woman. So rise up and get in formation. And like Beyonce and her husband, you will travel and rock nations. And everyone will look at you in respect and in awe and say she is a black woman. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
Bars
you.
on bars.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful.
That
Thank
was
you.
that was the perfect way to end the night.
Yes, it was. Thank you so much, Emory, for joining us, for being here the whole night and just rocking out, not just to shine yourself, but to support everyone else that blessed the stage. So thank you so much for that. Thank you those that watched. Appreciate y'all for coming through to show love.
Yep.
Y'all all pulled up Leah. Y'all was here for the feature,
Hey,
and I respect it. I love it.
we love to see it. It has been an amazing evening. Thank you so much, Emory. Y'all, we will be back next month, March 17th. Yeah, same date. And we will see you all there, beautiful, majestic people. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
finish our week this way. We love you.
Yes.
Boom.
Have a
Love y'all.
wonderful night, y'all. Get home
Appreciate
safe if you're not already there.
you.